Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. Well, we're here, finally. I am so sorry that we got so detained with the Atlanta. The reason why, I guess, because it really wasn't really much of an exciting episode.
It wasn't.
And that doesn't give us no right to be late. That was
right,
ridiculous.
That's just being biased.
But all at the same time, you know, sometimes when things are not as exciting, it holds you back. But nevertheless, here we go. You probably already know. Nevertheless, we're putting it out there anyway. You know why? Because it's not Sunday. It's only hump day, for God's sake.
Yes.
So give it to him, baby.
And we're going to share our opinion with you guys.
And we want to share our opinion. So go ahead. Give it to him. Let me give me something to drink.
And now, interestingly enough, Bravo set us up for the theme of this episode because we started off with going through a flashback of the years of Marlo and Candy having a beef to show off later at the very end of the episode Candy ready to pop off on Marlo, which was well deserved. However, we did see in those snippets that Candy did acknowledge Marlo's. Okay. That we did notice that Candy did acknowledge that Marlo had somebody pass away. However, Marlo wants Candy to acknowledge the fact that Quentin was working at Old Lady Gang, regardless if he was working there of his passing or not working there of his passing. And Candy's just like, that has nothing to do with me. You're just trying to make my business look bad. So Marlo and Candy are just not really going through it. Well, they're really going through it, and I don't think they're going to settle it. So good luck to them.
Let me tell you what I think on that. What I think about it is I don't know what's going on with Marlo. I don't know why Marlo is doing what Marlo is doing. I don't know if Marlo is right. I don't know if Marlo is wrong. All I know is you go back years ago. How far? About her nephew?
I think it was 3 years.
Whether it's 3 years ago, all I know is Candy was there. They talked about it.
They did.
She hugged her. She listened. That's what happens when you're trying to be relevant, if you ask me.
Ooh.
Who cares about what happened 3 years ago? You're just trying to be relevant, Marlo. That's what it looks like. And for people that love Marlo, look, I'm not trying to offend anybody. These are my own feelings. You're entitled to yours. I may say things that you don't like. I'm sorry. It's just how I feel. Even baby Crone, sometimes she thinks she's Charles.
Yes.
And who do I think I am?
Yes, Harvey.
There you have it from TMZ.
Yes.
TMZ. So it's okay because I still love my baby no matter what, right?
Yes.
And she is my daughter.
Yes.
Okay, so with that being said, go ahead, baby Crone.
Oh, right. Well, we got to see that Marlo had a little dinner date with two of her friends just to talk about
Just
her
to
life.
bash Candy.
Yes, pretty much.
It doesn't make sense because I don't really see Candy out there bashing anybody. She's working. She talking over with Todd. I mean,
actually, Marlo also talks bad about Drew. I mean, this whole situation is between the three of them because Drew wanted to be the one to say, let's talk about the elephant in the room about this incident that happened. And that just triggered Marlo because she's like, why didn't you say shooting? The rest of the cast...
Does it matter?
No.
I just think, Marlo, in my honest opinion, Marlo...
Yes, please pull a card on Marlo.
Is Marlo just picking? Is she just picking for a storyline?
Yeah, for real, because with her life coach, I feel like she should have gotten past that.
Is Marlo picking for a storyline?
If not, she should have seeked some therapy for that.
This is crazy. Y'all, is Marlo seeking for... I want to know. Can I lay out the ring?
Yes. Oh my God.
Is Marlo seeking for a storyline? I'm going to tell you what I see for Marlo. What I see here for Marlo is an 8. Marlo moving on. She ain't really got much going on. She ain't got much that she want to tell the camera. She ain't got much going on there. So Marlo is in the dark about her stuff. So as long as I'm yelling at somebody over here, trying to go down like I'm going to take down the big dog. I'm going to take down Candy. You ain't going to take down Candy. You ain't got the breath to take down Candy. The way Candy had you over there in that corner, the way y'all was going like two pit bulls.
Yeah.
Nah. Marlo, you are too. What I see in this too, you are a dreamer. You are dreaming. You're hoping. What is it? You hope you're going to take her down. You think that you got the big hand now. You think, oh yes, this is me. I know what I want. I don't hate Candy, but it's time for somebody to put her in her place. And you think you the hand that can do it. You think that you the one that got everything going. You think you, who's finicky and don't want nobody much in your life, but you think you're going to go head on and pounce over there. Girl, everybody know you don't want to mess with Candy.
No.
Not when she gets irate. But you think that you want to, that she wants to. She don't want to fight with you at all. But you want to fight with her because you want to take her down. The day you take Candy down, you take her down, the show over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because my eyes would be closed and I wouldn't even look at it.
Oh, no, yeah, that's
true. That's my opinion. So, yeah, so what I see in Marlo, I do. Let me see one thing about Marlo. Do Marlo got a love interest? Marlo is interested in somebody.
Okay.
Ooh, Marlo got somebody interesting coming on the scene. Yes. He's a male, very fiery. He's somebody, not fiery, very emotional, very stern, very strong, very powerful. You know, don't take no stuff. The kind of man that Marlo needs. But it's a man that got his own. He's a king. He got his own, and he's control of his own, and he ain't gonna take no mess off of nobody. That's what I see. Marlo got a man in her life, or getting one, or somebody is coming, or somebody is there. Oh, shoot. Let me ask one question. Is Marlo going to bring him to the show? Oh, maybe. Maybe.
I hope so.
And maybe, you see, it's a giving. It's like, it's sure lucrative. It's a storyline. It's lucrative. It's like if there's money in it, we'll see. It'll be a storyline. So let's see if Marlo going to bring a man in. Who knows? Marlo ain't never bring a man in, but that would be very good for Marlo. Well, I don't know. That's what the cards say.
Yes.
We'll see. Go ahead.
Speaking of a man,
okay.
Sonia and her sister, they are not getting along, and that's because of Ross wants the mother and the sister out the house to have the house to himself.
Let me tell you something. Now, let me tell you what happened. Now, this may not be the case, but I'm going to tell you what happened to me. Many, many years ago, when I was married, and I loved my husband, and we had my baby. And then when I had my baby, my husband said, you know what? I really want us to yourselves. Please have your mama to go. I just want you all to myself. I just want us to be lovey-dovey, hubby-dubby, and we don't need her here. Your family is taken. I can't take it. It's ruining our marriage. She gotta go. Could you tell her to leave? So I went to my mom, trembling. Mom, blah, blah, say, you gotta go. My mom say, I gotta leave. Like the sister. I'm like, yeah. She said, you putting me out? I says, no. No. She said, well, can I stay? And I know, no. Blah, blah, say, you gotta leave. Because that's the way my mother raised me, you know. Obey your husband, I guess. So, did he leave? Yes. And what did he do? That night, gone. Gone. After 6 weeks, that night. Mm-hmm. He was done. He was gone. Didn't even come home. And I went to my mom the next day. Guess what she said?
What she said?
I told you. But I didn't see it. So go ahead. So I'm just saying, may not be, but I'm saying when a man is like that, especially this is people that work for you.
Yes.
You know, I get on wanting children, your business, and all of this, and you want to go. Why? Why? I'm just saying. I mean, I could see if you say, "Hey, y'all get another house, go stay somewhere." I don't know. It's something about that. Well, okay. Can I just one?
Okay, one card for the fan.
One. I gotta do three. Just one. Oh, the same cards show up. Oh no, they different. What I see about this, I see a 4. I see in their marriage is complacent. Right now, it's always the calm before the storm. Because I definitely see a calm before a storm, and I definitely see somebody leaving, and I see also someone looking out as in. I just see someone leaving in this relationship. And I see their little happy little home with them. I'm just saying, I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I just see somebody leaving. I see a calm before a storm. If it's not somebody leaving, I see that they're going to have some turmoil in their marriage. Definitely. Because it's going to be over her ideas and all the things that she's into. And it's going to probably be with something he feel neglected over. I'm just saying. That's my read on that. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what the cards say. Time tell.
Well, Kenya is opening up her salon, and
she's so giddy.
She is. It was adorable.
It was adorable.
Yeah, she was questioning if she wants to marry Roy because she was saying how she's been there with a man and it's not really going anywhere.
I don't think she meant literally. I think she was just talking about she would marry him. She would, but he's not around.
Right.
So she's not going to marry a man. She's been down that road before, she said.
Yes,
so,
she has.
But isn't it ironic that she picks the same man?
Yes, and interestingly enough, this was a man that her friend introduced her to. Moving on, we got to see a little cute moment with Cherie and her son as he brought over
that
the
brought her
grandbaby.
little to tears, didn't it?
Yes, especially because she didn't know he was pregnant until that he was expecting a baby until 3 or 4 months into the pregnancy. So she's shocked. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm still adjusting to be a grandmother."
And also, she's just so proud that he stepped up to the plate.
Yes.
I guess she was so thinking he was going to be like his daddy, the football player. I guess she is just so relieved as a mother to say, "Wow, I've done my job. You stepping up to the plate. You being a father to your child. And I love it." A little cute little baby girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was funny when they were trying to do the little handprint.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on, we had Courtney's event where it was at the Splash a Bomb or something like
where
that.
they were supposed to go and do paint bombing.
Yeah.
You know, that got out of hand. Go, baby Crone.
It went downhill very fast.
Because was it Candy said she just couldn't sit at the table be phone.
Yeah, she couldn't.
I understand that.
Yes.
So she asked, and Marlo said she pulled her up in front of everybody.
Wanted Drew to come along on the side too because it was the
Who?
three of them.
Marlo. Yeah, Marlo did.
Yeah, Marlo was just like, "Can I talk to you and Drew?"
Okay. I thought Candy was the one.
No,
No,
Candy.
it was Marlo that said, "Can we talk privately?" So they went over there in the corner. I don't know, honestly. Well, I don't know why Marlo is picking on Candy.
Yeah, I honestly do
I think
not know.
she's just trying to be relevant.
Yeah.
Bring a man on the show. She's just trying to be relevant, and I don't understand that. You know, I guess she said, "I ain't messing with Kenya right now." But
yes,
not
most
Kenya.
definitely. Kenya says
And-
she'll never forgive Marlo.
No, that's not what she said. She said unless she apologizes, but the apology have to be something. I don't remember, but it was apology, but it would have to be something that she would have to do. So Kenya's funny.
Yeah. I understand. By the way, Marlo's just going after everybody this episode. Well, this season. Really.
And she's going after Drew.
Yes, Drew too. On that, I don't know. Drew doesn't even understand what she did.
I don't understand what she did. I just think that there's something going on with Marlo. There's an undercurrent, and I think she's just aiming. Like I said, I forgot what the card said. I think that she's just aiming, like That's what to be relevant, to make sure she's heard. She's going big. She's like, I'm going for Candy. You can't put me out if I go for Candy. But the thing that makes no sense, that's why the camera showed the past. They dealt with that. So she doesn't know that.
No.
But she's looking at it now like we are looking at it, probably and go, oh my God, Candy did talk to me. And Candy is saying he didn't pass while he was at my shop. When he was working at my store. Mm-hmm. So, but she didn't want to hear it.
Yeah, she also didn't like how Candy was nonchalant about it because she was
Candy was not nonchalant about it. No,
because she truly didn't know that he worked there.
No, that's not true. They showed the clip where they talked about it. Candy went over there and hugged her and talked about it. Mm-hmm. They showed it. So they showed how Candy dealt with this. Mm-hmm. And Candy said she dealt with it. Now, I'm sick. Okay, I was going to say I'm sick and tired. But it ain't got nothing to do with me. All I'm going to say is this is ridiculous. When somebody passed, nobody owe you flowers. Mm-hmm. Nobody owe you anything. No. Here's a tip. Hate to be heartless. Death is a part of life. And not everybody is going to mourn when you mourn. Mm-hmm. Nor is everybody going to laugh when you laugh. Sometimes we just have to learn to suffer alone. And sometimes just to have somebody there. And just like Candy said, you never even let on. You would joke. You never even let on that it hurt you. So what Candy was supposed to do?
Read your mind.
I think because that's what Marlo would have done. Marlo was saying, I would have done that. We got to learn in life, folks. What you would do ain't necessarily what I would do.
But the phrase, treat others how you would like to be treated.
So what? I would send flowers. But Candy would, but maybe she didn't feel as though it was. I can't tell you why Candy did or didn't. It probably slipped her mind. She thought it wasn't as deep as it was because her and Candy, they chuckled, talked. It was like no big thing.
Right. And like Candy feels, you're just trying to add on more drama to my business.
Case in point, when my sister passed, I was very, very sad. And my subscribers, only I think one woman sent her condolences to me. Mm-hmm. One. And I thank you for that. No one else did. Am I supposed to be angry?
No.
Am I supposed to be angry? I'm grateful for the one. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? Not everybody thinks that way.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's all I want to say.
Yeah, that was pretty much it for the episode.
I want to go back. I want to talk a little bit about the fight.
Okay.
I felt as though I understand why Candy get mad, but also dealing with Candy, I think Candy got a lot on her plate.
That is.
I think Candy popping off. And when Kenya went to pull her away, she said, don't ever pull me off. She don't mean that. Don't pull me, let me at her. That's nothing but stress with Candy. Candy has overworked herself. And Candy's going to have to come to her own end.
And marital problems.
And I'm going to read on Candy and Todd. I am. I don't think that they have a problem at this point. I don't know where they're going to break up. I don't feel that. I think that if they don't stop, there will be some infidelity that will come in between their marriage. Yes. But I don't think that they will break up. But I do feel some infidelity will come in their marriage if Candy don't pull this thing together. That's just what I see now. And I will run cards on that soon, very soon. So, and with that fight, I just feel as though, and Marlo says, how come every time they get mad, they got to pull up about me slashing a woman's face?
Yes.
Well, Marlo, look at you.
Years ago.
Yes, but you're pulling up something that happened 3 years ago. That's all a person has. They're going to use what they have because they know it's going to get you at every turn.
Yes.
So stop pulling up stuff.
Yes.
If you don't want anybody to pull up nothing on you, don't pull up on nobody else. Don't go pulling back some 3 years with some hanky-panky stuff that is really Mickey Mouse, Mickey Doodle. And then you want to, no. Because they're going to go and they're going to go for the jugular. And if you can't handle it, don't do it. I don't think that you should be going back. I think that this could be a show of more peaceful. But
Yes,
what
it really
I
could.
don't want to see again, I don't want to see Marlo fighting anybody. I'm bored with that. I'm bored. If you're not fighting with Kenya, you're fighting with Drew. If you're not fighting with Drew, now you're fighting with
King.
I'm done. Just get a new act.
Yeah, for real.
Please.
Honestly.
Or
That's all I've seen from her this season.
is fighting with them. And last
Yes.
season, fighting. They say she's a sweet person, and I believe she is. So
She just got that anger problem she really got to work on.
trying to be relevant.
And like some of the other cast members had said, that life coach,
Skittles.
coach is not really working if she's still having these anger problems.
If
And
you have anger issues, definitely.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that.
Well, excuse me. I was feeling hungry, so I ate some Skittles.
Okay. Well, with that, we have just 4 people remaining for the bomb blast and
What's the bomb blast?
the Courtney's event where they were all supposed to
Courtney?
Yeah, Courtney.
Oh, okay.
They had all met at this place.
Mm-hmm.
Something about the bomb.
But they still gonna go through with it and
Yeah.
have fun.
Yep, and they all took a shot afterwards, which I bet
So,
y'all needed.
and another thing before we leave, what I don't like about the Jamaican woman, what's her name?
Sonia.
She goes in on one, she sees and she goes back and tell the other.
Cherie
And
too.
but Cherie always do it. But it's so blatant in your face.
Courtney is starting to do it too.
That's not good.
And she's
That's
a
not-
new girl.
They childish. That is so childish to me. You go out there, what's happening? And then you run back. And I could see if y'all been friends for years on the show, like Kenya and Candy.
Yeah.
Or and Cherie, they know Cherie does that. Y'all stop. And now it just stop. It just looks so petty.
Even Moneta, one of the other new girls, went home. So like she didn't even deal with it. And here, well, it's Courtney's event.
But
so she
even though
can't
that
really-
lady that was supposed to be friend with Kenya, she talked about Kenya behind her back.
is true.
She straddled the fence. Friends like that, I don't need an enemy. Either you gonna be on my side and you got my back, but you're not gonna talk about me just to fit in with the other girls.
Mm-hmm.
No, I would say I had nothing to do with this. Y'all know I'm gonna go back and tell her.
Yes.
Don't talk about her around me. Y'all know I
Must
love
be a
all of you.
solid friend.
I would never ever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed our recap of the Housewives. It's a little late.
Episode 6.
As they say, better late than never. We'll be better next week, I promise.
Hopefully it's juicier.
Huh?
I said hopefully next week's episode is
Yeah,
juicier.
it was kind of good, the fight scene, but we don't want to get all excited over a fight.
No.
Boo. But nevertheless, I don't want to see the blow-ups every now and again, but it just starting to be tired with Marlo fighting with everyone.
Yes.
That's all I'm
Feels
saying.
unnecessary.
Yes, we have to find a better way to control our emotions and act like women. I mean, even Marlo came on stomping on the door.
Yes.
It's just too much. So, with that being said, she's that sickening about it. So, I hope you enjoyed our
Yes, recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 15, episode 6, premiering on Bravo on Sundays at 8 p.m.
Please join us. So again, please tell us what you feel. Tell us what you feel. Thumbs us up. Keep us up in them ratings, please. Thumb us up. Keep us in that algorithm. Thumb us up and please tell them. Please tell them.
Yes, subscribe.
Subscribe and send your comments. What you
Yes.
want to hear. If there's somebody you want us to read on, run numbers on, let us know. We'll give you what we got. Not all the time he's going to show up like this.
That is very
This
true.
is it can come out any kind of way. So if it's anybody that we feel is appropriate, please send somebody. We're doing this new thing, and we want you to be a part of it. We kind of get a kick out of it. Baby Crone is finding her niche. Well, you know me with the cards, and we're doing our thing. And we told you all the way back we was going to do a new thing. So now we're implementing it, and we hope that you enjoy it. With that being said, let us know. I do want to
add something real quick.
Please.
About a comment Cherie's friend had made. It was like a short snippet.
So you're back on Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay.
Real quick, just one last thing.
Sorry, that was terrible. Sorry.
When Cherie's friend was asking her about her, I guess, intimacy life, she had made a weird comment saying, "I'll cheerleader."
Say that again. Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Cherie's friend had made a comment about Cherie getting it on in the bedroom with her significant other, saying, "I'll cheerlead on your cooch all day."
What was that?
Yes.
Was that what I thought?
Yeah. Right, and then when she left, she was like, "Don't get embarrassed."
That's what she said. It's all right. This girl is pushing, and Cherie was like, she was. And she said, here it is. Cherie was like, I don't know about that. She said, don't be embarrassed. Y'all tell me what that was.
Oh,
God save. Cherie was like, I don't know. God say, I don't know. It was like I'm flattered and insulted and embarrassed at the same breath. I didn't know what that was.
Right, it was such a quick snippet they threw in there.
My question is, how would you respond when something like that? How do you walk? How do you walk on with that person, knowing unless I seen it different? Y'all know I could be a little slow, so. I don't know.
That was a weird segue.
Hey, look, I don't judge. Whatever rock your boat, let it float. That's all I gotta say. So again, thank you for joining us. Please subscribe, thumb us up, please, and make your comments. It really, really means a lot to the Crone. With that being said, sunflowers.